Hey guys, hey guys. So we are back, and I just want to take you on a quick little walk about the backyard, around the backyard here, show you what's going on with the trees. So this is what the pawpaws are looking like. They are looking pretty crispy and getting real, kind of dormant and ready for fall. And so there's not really that much going on with these. They're looking really ratty right now, and I guess they're gearing up to go into dormancy. You can see all the leaves looking pretty, changing color and just pretty much falling off. I'm hoping all my grafts hang on until next year. All my cool varieties that I added, and maybe they'll push out and we'll get some flowers. Some of them have buds right already. Actually, I guess they're trying to hold on until next spring. But this season is more about the citrus. I've got a lot of citrus that are ripening or just about ripe, actually. So here's Karajis that were hanging on. I've got a Prague Chimera here. I've got, unfortunately, my 119 here. The one fruit that was holding on fell off. I do have some Dimiceles over there. I've got my Clemuse 2-2 grew like crazy, but yeah, it didn't hold any fruit, unfortunately. My OP Nagami is looking real good. It bloomed and then had another rebloom and pretty much dropped all its fruit. So down there, all kinds of precocious trifoliate fruit that I need to go ahead and plant or gather and maybe plant some of the seeds. If you might be interested in some seeds, let me know. That's the precocious trifoliate. And then this is looking like real cool. These are like, I believe these are Satsumas. I lost the tag or mistagged it. So yeah, this totally looks like a Satsuma to me. And then what we got here, this is New Clem. I got a bunch of Shikwashas kind of hiding in here. This is my other pawpaw with all the different grafts on it. So again, with this one, I'm hoping that all the grafts hold on okay and and do well. This one right here, this is pretty vigorous. This is the Kentucky Champion. This really wants to get going. So all my jujubes, we've pretty much picked them, and whatever was picked, the squirrels got. So there's not much left here. There's some kind of like dried ones right here. And this is my excuse me. This is my mammoth pineapple guava Fujoa, and there's, for some reason, it didn't want to hold any fruit up here. Oh, there's one right over there. So this is a mammoth. I think if it had more sunlight, the fruits would be bigger, but there is some down there. There's a cluster right there. And I remember earlier I was trying to layer these things, and this is one of the layers. I put the brick over it and buried it. This one has a fruit. Thought I saw one. There it is, right here. So for being called mammoth, this tree, maybe because it's shaded, it's not producing real big fruit yet. So you know how the saying goes, maybe next year. So next we've got, this is the Palucci loquat. So it's flowering. There's a Palucci here, and that's an Avery, and then this is a Champagne, but I grafted strawberry and orange dream, I think, on this. So the Champagne is about to bloom right there. Okay, and this Persimmon Tree, I've got 3 or 4 different varieties on it. This is the Honen's Red. And then we picked most of Fuyu. There's a few left here. And then there's a bunch of Jambos on the other side. If you can see them, maybe we'll go over and look at those on the other side. This right here is a seedling ceiling pineapple guava. It really makes good sweet fruit. Just didn't hold any fruit this year. Oh, there's a couple right there. I just spotted them just now. So there's at least 3. There may be some more hiding in here. We'll just move on. You saw my pomegranates last video, one of the last videos. So this is the Russian Salvatsky, and my chestnut tree has decided it didn't want to be with me anymore. So at least the majority of it up there is, I think, dead. There's some suckers here and another graft I did that's kind of hanging on, but I'm gonna probably replace this tree. And this is just a random fuyu graft I did on a kind of volunteer sucker. I don't know how I ended up getting a persimmon rootstock growing way over here next to my fence, but I grafted a fuyu to it. So, and this is looking real happy. Again with the citrus, all kinds of swingle fruit here, more swingle fruit. These are pretty much ready and ready to pick and harvest the seeds, maybe eat the fruit or use the fruit, but these make excellent rootstocks. I'm just going to kind of lightly go over these citrus here. This is the Thomasville, and then I've got some Titris up there. What's really beautiful this year is the Glen citrangidins are so bright orange. You see how brightly orange they are, and they're actually a little bigger this year than normal, but I'm getting a super duper bumper crop of those. Here is some of the Ichang pepitas right here, looking good. And I'm gonna do a taste test on this. I don't think I've maybe I have done a taste test on this, but we'll compare it again to some other fruit this year. I'm gonna continue on. This is my Asian pear. I think I got 3 varieties on here, but maybe one died off. I am debating on just kind of replacing this tree with another citrus tree or something, because I mean, I like the fruit, but squirrels actually been kind of ravaging this tree. Whenever we get fruit, they're mostly eaten by the dang squirrels, which I didn't have very many of until some of these other trees around here started getting really mature and big. Here, just loaded with Ichang lemons. Bunch of lemons here. Yep. All kinds of lemons, and these are pretty good. These are good enough to make lemonade with. And then here's one of the fruits. There's a cluster up there, if you can see. Those are the mandarins. Got a bunch of them just on this one branch. So those will be ready by Halloween. And these lemons are about ready. Some of them are falling off already. And we've got a bunch of these cherry fruit are ready too. I've been eating a few of them and giving them to some of the local friends here. And we'll continue on over here. This is a seedling on its own roots, yuzu, and there's fruit on it. There's fruit on there. This is my honey changsha, which decided it did not want to bear fruit today. I mean, this year, even though it's quite big enough and has recovered from the major freeze we had. I did make some extra grafts of it here too, just in case. But yuzu will survive here on its own roots. So if you want to grow something easy, yuzu, don't even have to really have it grafted. It will burn down if you get really cold, but it'll come up. And these are just blueberries that I pretty much neglect and that are shaded out now because of my che tree so big. And we'll take another look at some of the other in-ground trees in a sec. Now, as I was mentioning earlier, the swingle, it is got such a huge crop of fruit this year. So here's the swingle, and same with the Ichang, but I mean, from this angle, From this angle, you can really see them. These are yuzus right here. Walk around so you can see them better. There's the yuzus. Here's a yuzu. At this stage, they are pretty juicy, so they're really nice to use right now as far as juice. But if you wait a little bit longer, like in another month or so, they're gonna get drier inside, less juice. So this is kind of like the optimal time to use them here, at least in my zone, in my climate. And then let's look at all these. These are the Glen citrangidans right here. And then there's tons of them up here, right there. So, pretty happy with these. I don't know if anybody is interested in seed from these. I'll have some for sure. Not an in-ground tree, of course. This is blue jabo. I did have some fruit on it earlier I was eating, and then I just noticed that it's starting to bloom again. And so there's a bunch of blooms on here. Pretty happy about this. There's some right there. You can see them. They're right here. They're like they like to come in clusters of like 3, it seems. So gonna have another hopefully another crop of jabos, blue jabos this time. There's some more blooms up here. It's probably hard to see them. And of course my white jabo, it is blooming like crazy and holding a good number of fruit here too. So just because I was in the area of these trees, I just wanted to show you that what's going on with these two. But right over here, kind of in the way, is my rose apple, and then I'm gonna see if I can get past it to show you the other fruit over here. Not gonna be able to get really close to it, but these are the clementine times tri times clementine fruit. My dragon lime decided I don't know if I have to look for some. Maybe there's some fruit on here, but I don't really see hardly any. But I guess that's it, other than the pomegranates. So, alright guys, that's it for just a quick tour of what's going on with the in-ground trees, except for the 2 jabos I showed you. I'll see you around. Thanks.